Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just beaten Nottingham Forest 5-0 here at Emirates. No, that's not a trick. It's more like a treat for us today.
Ooh, got a little Halloween flavour.
Yeah, a little Halloween flavour.
By the way, as I said, I've got to talk to you about that hotel you smashed up over
I didn't smash up no
over in
hotel.
Amsterdam. You know what I mean? I've got to talk to you. We'll talk to you about that later. But no, only joking. What a performance, man.
Yeah, man.
It was a little bit, we went 1-0 up, and I'm thinking we're going to get a few here. And then they dug in, they put everybody behind the ball. We found it really difficult to break them down. We kind of started moving the ball a bit too slowly. But then in the second half, we were a completely different team, and I was so happy for Reece Nelson. You know, when he came on, I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to be him who came on. I thought it would be either Marquinhos or Vieira. In particular, I thought Vieira was going to be the one coming on. And when he came on, I was like, oh, okay, I get it, because he's going to run at players and stuff like that. He's more similar to Saka, but is Reece going to step up to the plate?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's had quite a few opportunities. It's always very difficult when you're just coming in little cameo moments. But now he's got a big moment.
Yep.
Is he going to deliver? And boy, did he deliver. I mean, what more can you ask? You know, I mean, he scored 2 goals. Could have had a hat-trick, right? An assist, and was just brilliant. Brilliant in his first goal. You know, he sat down the defenders.
Yep, 2 of them, yep.
And then he then, even after he didn't get the first one in, he then hits it with his other foot. So I thought he was brilliant. And I just thought all round today, there was brilliant performances all around the pitch. I thought Saliba today, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant today. Ben White, brilliant. Partey, not so much in the first half. In the second half, controlled the game. What a goal. We saw that goal against Tottenham.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He steps up, done the same goal again. And just brilliant. I've been asking a lot of fans, are they getting that feeling? I'm starting to get that feeling, man. I'm telling you.
What, title contenders,
I'm starting to get this feeling that this team is good enough to win this league. I really am.
Oh, that feeling, boy.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling, because I'm looking at it and I'm saying, obviously Man City are the favourites. They're the dominant force. You know what I mean? We know all about them. But when you look at what Arsenal are doing at the moment, you know, 10 wins this season, 1 draw. We were moaning last week, it's a draw. We didn't lose that game, right? When you see some of the results yesterday, you know, it shows you that this is a difficult league, and you can go away to teams and, you know, look at Leeds. When we went there a couple of weeks ago, everyone's moaning, oh, Logo got lucky. And I was saying to people, it's not, analyse that second half. We dug in and defended brilliantly in that second half. We didn't get lucky. We dug in, right? When they put it on us, which they did, they put it on us, we dug in and we defended brilliantly, and that's why we got that win. Whereas you look at Liverpool yesterday, they defended terribly, they lost the game. So I'm starting to really believe that this team, I think it's between us this season and Man City to win the league. I really do feel that.
Does it take you? But let's just take you back to before October arrived and how scary we thought these fixtures. Look how well Arsenal just come through this month. Bar PSV, unbeaten in the league. Got to give them credit.
And
for
even
that
the PSV game. Come on, let's be honest, right? Look how Martinelli played today. Look how he played the other night. He was trying to coast through that game. I know you look on it, but it's a natural thing, isn't it? These players, they know they've. I remember that PSV game the other night. I was like, I play all kids.
Yeah.
And people was like, yeah. I was saying, I understand why he didn't, but we didn't have to win that game. We got another bite of the cherry on Thursday night against Zurich, who are bottom of the group.
Yep.
And even if we lose that, we're still into the next knockout phase where we've got another chance. So, you know, everybody's mind was focused on today. This is the one we needed to win, and we won it. And you know, and again, look at seasons gone by when the pressure is put back on us. We flop. That's been in other seasons gone by. We've had quite a few occasions this season where it's like, over to you. City did their thing yesterday. They're like, over to you. We're like, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll
do it. 5. Remember that. Let me.
I got 5 on it.
5 on it. We got 5 goals today. We got a clean sheet. First clean sheet. I think it's first clean sheet here at the Emirates as well.
First clean sheet at the Emirates. In the league.
Got to give credit as well there to the defence line and Aaron Ramsdale. But I want to speak about. Now, this is what the other fans will be talking about. Gabriel Jesus not scoring today. That's probably going to get the headlines.
Relax. Everybody relax on that, yeah? The guy was exceptional today. You know, the goals will come, man. The goals will come. You know what I mean? He did everything today apart from score. Everything apart from score. Jesus, since he's come to this club, has been one of the reasons why we are at top of the league right now. Yeah. It's not just his goals; it's his all-round game, his winning mentality, the work rate that he puts in. You know what I mean? I used to see fans crying about Ozil's lack of work rate and stuff like that, saying he's an exceptional player, but what else? It's 10 players when we don't have the ball. This guy, his work rate is phenomenal. He's lifted every other player, and you know. I felt sorry for him today because he did everything but score. He did everything but score. But listen, to me, it was still a top performance by him. And he is so important to this team. So important. So I'm not worried. I'm relaxed on it, man. You know, don't worry about today, Jesus. Leave the goals till next week at Stamford Bridge.
All right.
We go there.
All right. Word from the Don there.
Go smoke up them, man. They're down there. And listen, the next two games are difficult. Obviously, Chelsea will be very hurt by what happened to them yesterday.
How many points from them, Rob, about those two? Well, you think we can get 6?
I think we can take 6 from them. We went to Chelsea last year, we won. We went to Wolves last year, we won. I think a lot of people are forgetting that, you know what I mean? So it's not like we ain't been to those places before and won. Difficult games, especially the Chelsea one, is a difficult game. As I said, they're gonna be stung at the moment. They've got quality players, Aubameyangs, of course, Sterling, who always scores against us and things like that. Ain't going to be easy, but I think we can go to Stamford Bridge and win that game. And I would take 4 points out of the next 2 games, but I think we're capable of getting 6. And if we go into that World Cup break, I personally think the World Cup break might do us some good as well.
Really?
Yeah, I do, because I feel that with our squad, a little bit of a break, a little reset, a little, you know what I mean, freshen up again, and then come blazing again at the end of December, I think it might do us good. And if you actually look at the World Cup, I think James and the guys were talking about it the other day, there's other teams who've got more players going to be at the World Cup starting than what Arsenal have. You know, I think we worked out like probably 6, maybe 7 players, and not all of them are starters. You know, probably the only ones that are going to definitely start for their country is going to be not even Saka, probably Xhaka and Partey. You know, and they'll probably be home fairly early. No disrespect as well. So the World Cup might not be a bad thing for Arsenal. It might not be a bad thing for Arsenal. I think. You look at City, they've got way more players at the World Cup, and most of them are starters. So it might be a nice little
thing.
Yeah, and I would just, man, I was dreaming the other night that if we won the league, what would happen at this place? What would that do for this football club? What would that do for these fans? What would that do for this area? Because I remember the last time we won the league, and it was amazing. But if we could. Honestly, and that's my message, like to the board and Arteta. Listen, when January comes, don't leave ourselves short. I remember Wenger sometimes over the years. I loved Wenger, but one thing that used to frustrate me, there was a couple of occasions where we were in with a shout of winning the league, and we'd be like, all we need is a defensive midfielder. And he wouldn't get it. Or, you know, let's get a centre back. You know, if we get a quality centre back, and he wouldn't do it, and then we'd end up falling short. And we saw even last year under Mikel Arteta, everybody was like a midfielder. Get a midfielder in, a little bit of added squad depth, and you know, and we didn't do it, and we fell 2 points short of that top 4. I hope they've learned their lessons, and when January comes, even if we have to spend big, do it. Because we may not have as good a chance as this as winning the league again. We are in the fight. I've got a good feeling about the team. We are going to push City all the way for the league. That's what I think is going to happen this season. I really do.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to AFTV. Bye.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.